beto news mu se ukopie mu ewo eye nkran ya awade bi akoso ma eya polisifoɔ nyina abam ema polisifoɔ nyina de krata aba abonten awade be na akoso ye ho ne ete se akoda bi ese wadi mfie eye 13 waware waware ene nkofo se how akoda 13 years de eden wotimi eware sa na omo kire se nipa waware eye akoda yi eye wo hene anase eye ahemfu ye wo wayi bia na so 12 years mfanche mpacha manofom 12 years ya waware na enkomo ne beto odwa no ana manfo mebrina kire se ewo so omo kire omadwene ho na polisifoɔ kura abam enu nam so ma polisifoɔ kura de krata aba abonten a polisifoɔ kire se omakɔ akɔ save akora se rescue team akɔ omo rescue akora no 12 years akwa ya rescue no ama ya rescue o maame nso de naka ho na na rescue team kɔ hɔ saa ebeto odwa maame ndi nkan polisifoɔ krata no ansa kora na ya ba aba behwɛ nsɛm ahodo a ekofa nsɛm we nyina ba na me won krani bi wo studio ha a obetimi de munchire mu ama because nkran kasa me maintain kran kasa enti nkrani ni be chirichiri mu de amaye yewia na ye biela ya tumni ahwede obi anso adwenchire wode be ba fa saa case we ho krata me nsa ekaye free polisifoɔ aso ye kire say a 12-year-old girl allegedly married to Bobo Wolomo, okay, and her mother under police protection. As he said, akodano ni o mame aba polisifoɔ nsɛm a ye bo ho ban. The Ghana Police Service has identified and located the 12-year-old girl who is allegedly to have been married to the 63-year-old Bobo Womolo in Nungua, Accra. The girl and her mother are currently under police protection. Nesi awali na wiye ma protection in abem. Nesi nyasem ketwa. The Ghana Police Service is working with the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection and the Department of Social Welfare to provide her with the necessary support whilst the matter is being investigated. In this omu hwehwem ya awali na wiye ma police fo akwaje awade no. HSS omu jai akwada ma papa ya ha mebubu ni sisim a enya asem ketwa nti police fo akwaji akwada no a omo ede ewo omo nsem omo ede ma enkofo a yehwe kon mefa so ene ade na before ebetoa video no so no krata bi nso kura ba abonten a krata na eba abonten nyina fa akwada wi ya case hu a omo kire se Ghana ekuru na etiso efe ne Ghana no enipa ewo sa ekuru no mu no omo mfa omo ha omo ni kura nka ebe 2 million ema 2 million ewo mu a ye di bia ma awade tim say obi wo kura wusa ti say bia 9 years to 10 years na ma awade ebi wo kura ye wo no na no ye nya nkyem no no ne na ma awade sans nyoma wi akoso ama eye ohwe krata ye da so ya Pediatric Society of Ghana edi aba abonten se ni nyina abuse child abuse a ekoso wo so de krata aba abonten che sans mbu nyina wo so so me pa cha yentie video wi ewi ade e beto aso
Kofi from Kwani Jenu.
And what is your role?
Nungua Mankalo Shonatalo. Or you be going to Manchester.
Okay. Often, managing something surfaced on social media. When a video could me Babu Lomo a pay you. We you ever since me video pictures ever. Sergeant Pinari social media. She mean how anybody in chair, what what she showed you. Okay, ceremony na fair. Mini ceremony. What does it mean? And what does it mean for the lady?
Okay. I think I get a misconception. I mean, what have been sent out there by social media is marriage, but that is not in its true sense. Because what was done yesterday, it's the Na Yomo Ayemwede rite, which was performed yesterday. Now, someone might ask, who is Na Yomo Ayemwede? Na Yomo Ayemwede is one of the critical rules or one of the roles that is being played surely by a virgin. And she ushers in, she performs rites which ushers in the celebration of Omo for not the Nungua people, but the entire Gadangbe state. So she has been performing this rite for the past 6 years, when she was very young. But because the stool that she sits on, it's a seat that had to be sat on by a virgin. This particular rites need to be done because she started, as I indicated, 6 years ago. Now she's of age. If we don't put in the control measures and the checks, by virtue of her age and how she's developing, attending school and being in the midst of her peers, one is tempted to say that you might have the young men coming up trying to approach her that I want you to be my girlfriend, or I want you to do that. But she has a particular role to play in Nungua.
So the ceremony we saw on social media, what ceremony was it?
It's the initiation of the now you move I am wedding right.
Is it a marriage ceremony?
It's not.
It's not a marriage
It's
ceremony.
not a marriage ceremony.
So she's not the wife of the Babu.
The Babu has 4 customary wives. When the Babu assumes the office as a Babu, aside maybe having his constitutional wife, he has 4 customary wives. Now, these 4 customary wives within the Babu temple. Now, outside the Babu temple, he has another customary wives, and he has other wives almost within all the Gadangwe towns.
Okay, so she is not his wife.
She is a customary wife.
What does that mean?
A customary wife is one that assists a traditional office holder in attending to his or her traditional duties. So, you will see that when a chief is installed, a queen is installed.
Abusiafo we do kind of brofo but e convince o de nkran kakra be wo no aha na manfo busa say customary wife no sa no customary husband be ni bibi ana question nkofo busa no say customary wife dia na the customary husband no o be ni bibi ana so on de bibi asa nkoso any question nkofo busa.
Yeah.
And you hear everybody when the queen is installed, they say, oh, that is when the queen is installed, that is their wife. But most of the queens has their legal or constitutional husbands.
Okay.
But customarily, they can be ascribed as wives of the king because they assist the king in performance of his traditional and customary duties.
Okay. So customarily, she is the wife of the Babu, but she is not expected to perform wifely duties.
No.
That is what you are saying?
Yes.
So it's a misconception.
It's a misconception, which have been sent out there.
All right. Now, this young lady, as the Manye.
Now, Yumu Ayemwede.
J Manye.
She is head of all the priestesses.
Head of all the priestesses.
Yes,
so
she
herself is a priestess now.
No, she herself, she's not a priestess now, but she aids the Babulomo in attendance to the priestesses, in attendance to all deities. The Babulomo preside over 99 deities of the Gadangwe people. These 99 deities in itself, in a numerical sense, it is not 99, because 99, 9 plus 9 will give you 18, 18 will give you 9. In numerology, which gives you 9, which is a complete number.
Okay.
A complete number which indicates that within the Babu temple, it is not just 99 deities, but an infinite number of deities. Okay. And now Ayemwede, as part of the customary wives of the Babu Ulomo, the Babu Ulomo, as I've indicated, has 4 customary wives within the temple. That 4 adding 3 adding now Ayemwede becomes 4.
Okay.
Now the other 3, one is almost 100 years. She's still in existence. The other person is within her 70s.
Okay.
And then the third person is in her 30s.
Okay.
And then there is now. Okay. Now she's not even 12 years, she's 13 years. Now, now all these 3 that I've mentioned, all of them, they have their husbands, but they perform the customary rite in assistance to the Babu Ulomo in performance of its traditional and customary duties, in performance of rite.
Okay, so this.
Me bacho muntie a topic muntie we ni you. Me ba kuntie am se muntie ha ni. Nipa ya otiwe ya wo kasa yi. the same nipa koro ye ebesan so aba abonten e the Bible verse abi defend say Bible mu ko otimi ware sei ti nkomo na me di ne yo nipa ya watena so ohun say ade na no ayeden no papa owo no ohun say ade na no ayeden no o say obekotu Bible verse e dey defend a kire say papa no eyere no awaware no but enchiremu we no anko media no we me pikifi wo me be say fe na shoko se bibisa ni page na me peke we no nko TV no so ent me piki we from social media ana me di nkomo yi but ono no ye de camera scene so no a ye busa no okotu Bible verse ene wo kire say papa na yere no a woni ne ba betena mebo eno so amuati odi enti we ni wi
Role that this young lady has now assumed. Is it a spiritual role?
It's more of a spiritual role to a large extent.
So, is she no longer a regular 12 or 13-year-old girl?
She's not.
What does it mean for her?
Like she's, as I've indicated, she started this
When she
6
was
years ago,
7 years old.
very young, and she have gone through the process.
What process? What does she do to go through the process?
Now, the selection on itself, it is not just by human choice. It's spiritual.
ti nkomo ni yo o ze nkomo na wo di no wo de free baby abewura spirit wo de free spirit ya kono ti nkomo no se na nya physical bia mu enya Ghana constitution na agenda na hwan na abuse enye ho spirit se abewura spirit na fi mate de me kire se Ghana wo nipa mebi na wo spirit no a me ka mo ti ase ra ha na aba be pie no se na nye nipa honam asem spirit wo se akwa no kwa ye 10 wo nye 12 wo se akwa no kwa ye 10 years.
With all royalties, a chief has to come from a particular gate. A queen has to come from a particular gate. Queens and chiefs are not just selected randomly. It is more of a spiritual engagement. And for us, for almost about 300 years, this has eluded us because we've not had a virgin to perform this particular rite. And the Nayemo, that is a stool name. That particular stool is sat on by only virgins. That stool is for virgins. It is not for grown-ups or any person that have seen a man or has given birth.
So, did you do this right at this age because you wanted her to begin as a virgin?
We started this right 7 years ago.
Yes. So you wanted
6
her to
years
begin
ago.
as a virgin. That is why you did it so early.
We've started the rites even way back. From 6 years, almost every year, one particular rite is being performed yearly for her. But now she's 13. And being 13, with her development and how she's growing, there is a need to do this so that the whole world will know that, yes, she is in your school. She attends one of the best schools in Nungua. She has her own chauffeur that center because from 6 years ago when she started, she becomes the property of the state.
The Gun State.
The Gun State to a large extent because she performs the Butumro rite, which is her sole prerogative.
What is the Butumro rite?
The Butum, she performs the Dudomi Nungua.
What is that?
The Dudomi Nungua is one rite that ushers in the celebration of the Omo festival.
What happens during that rite?
The Nayemwede, with the assistance of the Gbabulomo and the Gbabulomo elders, goes to fetch fresh water from the spring. In ancient time, it was Atosu. We have Obenesu in Osu. That is where Nayemwede, the former Nayemwede, with the Gbabulomo, has to trek to Obenesu to bring this fresh spring water to perform certain tradition and custom.
Okay. All right.
But now, because of vehicular movements and all those things, one of the ancient springs that was dug by the founder of Nungua, Numo Bokete Lawe, it's not dried up, it is there. So that is where she goes every year. She does this 3 times in a year to fetch the water, the spring water, for the performance of certain traditional rites.
What are the things that she can no longer do as a young girl because of this initiation?
I mean, she has all the liberties as a young person growing up. But by virtue of her position, she's more or less like a queen mother. She's more or less like among women.
She's untouchable.
She not untouchable, but she has in a way no equal because her role is peculiar. The traditional roles that she performs, not only for the people of Nungua, but for the entire Gadangme, it is her sole right. And so for that reason, um, she has become more or less one person that the Gadangme state or the Nungua state is ensuring that she has all her liberties all right, but there are certain things that she cannot do.
What what happens if she falls in love?
Oba Facebook obi say you go explain tire. So wachire mu satim sister no ko we interview nya idea no. Wachire mu amaje wa say you go explain tire. Edi yentie.
Next year, and she wants to be with. I mean, next year soon.
She's still young.
She's still young, but I mean, if she falls in love along the way in secondary school, university, or whatever, and she wants to be.
Right now, she's going through series of traditions, and this is not the final right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when she's of age to now procreate,
yeah.
Another rite will be performed for the whole world to know that now she has matured to the stage where she can procreate.
With a man of her choosing.
That is his choice.
That's her choice. So she's not
that is her choice.
To anybody because of this position.
Like I've indicated, the other three
they have
customary.
They have their own legal.
Yes, and it's their choice. I mean, if she decides to be with a Gbabulomo, that is his choice. That is her choice. If she also decides to be with somebody else, I mean, that is her choice.
Okay. And she
having in mind a role that she's supposed to perform traditionally.
Aside her traditional roles, can she have a job, for example? Can she work in a television station or whatever? Or her job for life now is playing her traditional role?
Oh, she can. I mean, in ancient times, traditional office holders don't work. I'm a traditional office holder. I work myself.
What do you do?
I'm into petroleum.
Okay.
You understand?
So she's free to have any job.
She's free to do anything at all she want to do. When her time is up for her to perform her traditional role, she will just come and perform. And those roles are performed normally on weekends. She assists the Gbabulomo to perform his traditional works. She also assists the Gbabulomo to perform the Gente Inishamo, which indicates that the center of the word. I mean, Nungua sits on the center of the word, not Tema.
Yes.
The Meridian Rock is not in Tema; it's in Nungua. Yes, the Romo that performs that particular rite is the Gbabulomo.
Right.
So she also assists in assistance with the other 4 customary wives to perform this particular rite to feed all the deities in the word at the center of the word. And this has been established for almost about 820 years.
Wow.
Not until recently when the Westerners around 1820 something when they identified that the rock represents the center of the word.
If she grows up, or when she grows up, and she decides that she no longer wants to play this role, does she have the liberty to break away from it?
I mean, just like any traditional office holder, you cannot just say I'm no more a chief or I'm no more a queen. You understand? Throughout these stages for the past 6 years, she's going through some form of training with the elderly within the community, preparing her for womanhood, ushering her into the stage where she can perform all the rights that is expected of her to perform without the guidance of anybody. You understand? And if you understand and appreciate what you have gotten yourself into, if you respect it, you will know that this, in a way, it's a journey of no return.
I'm asking because at the time of her initiation, she was too young to be able to know if she wants it or not. So if she's older and she thinks that, okay, I've experienced this, I'd like to move on to other things.
Royalty comes with a price. and it also comes with some form of lack of word to say punishment. Just like Prince Harry, you don't want to be a prince again, but it chases you wherever you go. Wherever you go, it chases you.
Okay, eti wei ensɛm a ɔpanyini de bɛto dwa.
Hello, ebusiafo. So wo pesi fitaa structure odofo de. Ene na fa ho kodom unique laser whitening. Unique laser whitening e wo toothpaste sonko a se wo de twitwi wo se a ema wo se na eye fitaa. Na eye fitaa no nso no, na eyi enka bone bi e wo no mu bia. Any tea stains, coffee stains, smoking stains bi e wo no mu bia. Unique laser whitening product. Ebe yi ni nyina free so ama kama. De o hia ne se ubetu so na odi egu o brush no so uwia na odi twitwi wo sine so nyina kama uwia enwuru enum gen wenum sa into contact Unique Laser Whitening ewo 079 99792330 079 99792330 Unique Laser Whitening or say muni